Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome to my updated skincare routine. So I filmed a skincare routine video about a year ago and a lot has changed with what I do since then, so I thought I would film a quick update on some of the things that I do differently now. The first change that I made is I use a different cleanser. So I used to use the Cetaphil, which I still recommend and think is a really great cleanser. But what started happening to my skin was I was getting these blackheads that were underneath my skin. And I was getting them here in my cheek area and I had no idea where they came from or what I should do about them. So when I was talking to a friend of mine, she suggested that maybe I switch my cleanser because it's very gentle and maybe it's not getting off all the dirt from the day or makeup or any of that stuff. So I looked into a new cleanser, and what I use now is this, and I don't know how to pronounce it, Boschia, no idea. I use this skin cleanser. It is the detoxifying black cleanser, so it's a charcoal cleanser. And it gets really rave reviews, and so far I really like it. Now everything else has stayed the same in terms of my routine. I cleanse, tone, then use a serum, and then my moisturizer and an eye cream. So as far as serums go, if you recall, in the last video I told you that I got a little sample of the Sunday Riley Good Genes serum. So I did end up getting the full bottle. I have to be honest, I don't know that I would buy it again. It's very expensive. This is $100 for this little tiny bottle, and it didn't last very long. The more I've used it, the less effective I felt that it's become. I thought that it was really great when I first started using it, but sorry, Sunday Riley. The next serum that I started incorporating is this Chanel Hydra Beauty Micro Serum. Now, I went to the Chanel counter to pick up an SPF, and the woman looked at my skin and was like, "Your skin is very thirsty." And I was like, you can leave. She was totally right, and that is because I don't sleep a lot, and I probably don't drink as much water as I should. And the last time I got a facial, the woman told me the same thing. She was like, your skin is just soaking up everything I put on it. But this Hydra Beauty serum has been great with that, especially for those days when I wake up and my skin just needs a pick-me-up. Like it feels dry and just all the moisture has been sucked out. So this Hydra Beauty serum has been great. And I find that when I use it, I have, not only is my skin more hydrated, but it gives me a glow throughout the day, which who doesn't love that? Now the next thing that I've incorporated into my skincare routine are these sprays for your face. That's right, sprays for your face. This past summer I went to Paris and Venice. I went kind of crazy at the drugstores because they have amazing skincare stuff. And this is at like the drugstore versus Sephora back home where it's super expensive. So I got a lot of stuff because it was really cost effective. I like stocked up on all my Caudalie stuff because I still use their moisturizer and their serums. Now this is just like a beauty elixir is what it's called. It has grape, orange blossom, rose, balm mint, and rosemary, and it smells so good. I use it after I apply makeup. It's just like a really simple, oh yeah, just so nice. It smells so good. I love this stuff. The next one, and this is a bit more practical because it is less expensive, and this is just thermal water. It's by Event. I have a ton of them. I think I bought like 7. So this I keep in my purse, and I have one at my desk at work, and I literally like 3 times a day just, oh yeah, oh yeah. This is like me every day. It's just thermal water, and what it does is it just gives your face hydration and a nice pick-me-up. And I feel like it kind of rejuvenates your makeup a bit and gives you this like nice hydrated glow. So fancy. Now another thing I started incorporating is this, again, I don't know how to say this brand's name, but it is this luminizing black mask. It's a peel-off mask and you put it on really thick and you kind of look freaky. And the first time my husband saw my face, he was like, apply a thick layer, let it dry, and then you peel it off and watch those impurities just come off. And then my skin afterwards feels so great, and even the next morning I can see the difference in my skin. So this mask I've really been loving. And of course I still exfoliate once a week. I still do the sugar and olive oil from time to time, but just to make it easier on me, I got this Caudalie exfoliator when I was in Paris. It's their deep cleansing exfoliator, super gentle and really easy when I don't feel like going into the kitchen and making olive oil and sugar. Another thing that many of you will be like, duh, where have you been? I've been using that for the past 5 years, is the Clarisonic. And I don't know why I never really got into the Clarisonic, but my best friend actually gave me hers because it was kind of too harsh for her really sensitive skin, and just because she's awesome. So she gave me hers, and I've been using it like 3 times a week when I cleanse at night, and you just see the difference in your skin when you use this versus when you don't. And I think that's why I was getting these blackheads, because maybe I just wasn't cleansing well enough. So I've been getting a little OCD, and I saw a big difference in just like the cleanliness of my skin when I tone. Because you know when you tone and you see that cotton ball and there's some nasty crap on it after you've cleansed, then you know you haven't done a great job. But ever since I started the new cleanser in the Clarisonic, that cotton ball is just white as snow. I use the deep pore brush. They have all types of brushes for different skin types, so I recommend you get the one that's best for you. Finally, one thing that you guys ask me all the time is what foundation do I use? I do not use foundation. I think it's terrible for your skin, and anytime I've used foundation, I feel gross. I want to take it off. It's like, I know that there are luminous, weightless foundations now, but I'm just not into it. It takes way too much time in the morning, and alhamdulillah, I really don't feel like I need it. And honestly, even if you have blemishes or discoloration, there are other ways to help with those issues from the inside out, or with skincare products particularly, rather than using foundation, because that's probably going to make the issue worse, not better. So that wraps up my updated skincare routine. If you guys have any good tips for me, leave them below. I'm always on the lookout for the newest skincare product. Please let me know what you guys have been trying, what you love. I really appreciate your feedback. So thank you so much for watching, and make sure you subscribe so that you can stay updated with all my videos, and we will talk to you next time, inshallah. Take care. Salam alaikum.
Live my day as if there was no past, doing it all night.